The biggest mistake you will ever make with a narcissist co parent is thinking that these people are capable of co parenting. They are not. And this is one of the hardest things about going through family court with somebody that is a narcissist, because the courts want to see the parents trying to co parent. But what you need to realize is that a narcissist is incapable of co parenting. They have no desire to co parent. In fact, everything that you say that is for the best interest and the well being of the child is immediately met with the complete opposite. Here's the mental, just insanity that goes on with co-parenting with a narcissist is the fact that they learn over time how to mask their inability to co-parent as being the concerned, nurturing, loving co-parent, when really everything they do is designed to destroy you and go against you and do the complete opposite of what's in the best interest of the child. So they will word things to you. For example, I'm really concerned about our child. When I got her back, she seemed extremely tired. What's going on over at your house? Are you not doing bedtime routines at this time anymore? And meanwhile, what goes on at your house is strict bedtime routines and nothing has changed. And the schedule is, what it's always been. And they know this. But the way that they word things in an effort to try to come off as the loving, caring, concerned, nurturing parent, in an effort to try to make you look bad in the courtroom, because they know that your response naturally is going to be, well, usually, until you start to understand exactly what they're doing. But at first, your response is going to be, what are you talking about? You know what our bedtime routine is. It's at 7:30 p.m. or 8 o'clock, 8:30, whatever it is. They do bath time at this time. And you end up over-explaining yourself in an effort to try to show that you are communicating with this person. And then you're also doing this so that the courts understand what goes on at your house. It becomes so exhausting. The narcissist co-parent is not reaching out to you because they're genuinely concerned about the well-being of the children. Everything is designed to try to make you look bad. The child probably isn't even tired. They just are coming up with these games, these false, fabricated games. They come up with allegations. They come up with lies. This is just a small example of exactly what they do and how they word it so that they come off to the court as this loving, nurturing, caring, compassionate, hands-on parent. When realistically at their house, they're not even doing bedtime routines. You get your kid back and you're like, oh, what time did daddy put you down? Daddy didn't put me down. Grandma put me down. Oh, really? But daddy texted me and was super concerned about the bedtime routine. Daddy's not even doing the bedtime routine. Okay, got it. You start to learn these things over time, but here is where you have to get ahead of their games. You respond back with, our bedtime routines are 8:30 as usual. And that's it. If your court order requires you to respond. If your court order does not require you to respond, don't respond. Because this is what they're looking for. They're looking for a response. They're looking for a way to use it against you. They're looking for a way to paint you as the toxic co-parent, the one that has an inability to co-parent with them, the one that is unable to come to agreements with. And this is how they strategically try to get parenting rights taken away and parenting time taken away. Do not take the bait when they are doing this. But I just want you to realize that this is what's going on. They are not going to reach out to you because they are genuinely concerned about the health and well-being of the children. Everything is designed to try to make you look bad in court. And if you don't understand this earlier in your custody case, you have a chance of losing legal rights, legal parenting decision rights, parenting time. They will paint you in a completely different light. And you have got to understand that communicating with them outside of the courtroom is just as important as what goes on in the courtroom, because your communication outside of it is what the judges are looking at. They're looking at these examples. You need to start to understand that this is what is coming your way if you are in a high conflict custody battle with a narcissist. Just once you learn and understand it, you really know how to respond to these people, and things start to slowly they start to calm down, because these people are not getting what they want out of you. When you react, when you give a long explanation, when you tell them the details of your life, when you get defensive, when you turn things around and say, you're not even the one putting him to sleep at night, guess what? This is how it all gets designed to make you look like your focus is on them and not the children. You have to stay focused on the children, and you have to communicate strategically so that the courts understand, no, this is what he's doing. But the thing is they're not stupid people. This is what makes them so dangerous. They're calculated, not stupid, calculated. Once you understand how to communicate with them, you will be 10 steps ahead of them every single time. If this is something that you're struggling with, this is what I help women. I teach women to understand how to win in custody cases with a narcissist, because they are very smart in how they get the judges to come off as looking at them as this loving, caring parent that they just can't co-parent with the other healthy parent. So if you need help with this, head to my website at joinbloomfromwithin.com. I have coaching programs and courses available.